Hello air signs, this is your weekly reading from the 13th of September to the 20th. This is for all air, sun, moon, rising and stellium signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Call upon my heart, universal spirit, universal source of all that is, please watch over, guide and protect my readings and show me the clearest, most accurate messages possible for all of my air viewers. What are the most important, supportive, uplifting messages for air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for the week the 13th to the 20th of September? What are the most important messages and insights for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs, sun, moon, risings, about their week, about their lives in general? I'm seeing something to do with a relationship, to be honest, a love offer, a commitment, a partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. Definitely a partnership. Look at that. Okay, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's not forget, the Lovers card is also the Gemini card. So air signs could be in their element, fucking hell, this week. For yeah, just in general. I mean, or with their love life, their romantic life. Something to do with a partnership is coming up for air signs. Potentially moving into a new partnership, having a successful, healthy partnership that you're sharing with people. It actually is looking good from the cards that are coming out. Yeah, for the cards that I'm noticing in here. I'm shuffling. Okay, I'm taking that as time to stop shuffling now. Fucking hell, air signs. Air signs. Okay. Well, the most important messages for air signs. So for the 13th to the 20th of September, some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone intuitive, introspective. Y'all could be doing that. Y'all could need to be doing that. Or you could be dating a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. Yes, the Lovers card is the Gemini card. That's what I was trying to say before if I didn't say it, because I did feel like I was losing my concentration. Ooh! Which is a common air sign theme, to just lose your concentration on things. Jesus Christ. I'm a little bit confused, and some air signs may be a bit confused. You could be, oh Jesus, okay, if you're a Gemini or you're an air sign, you could be cheating on someone. I'm sorry to sound so happy and giddy when I say that, but this is just so juicy to me. So air signs, you could be dealing with lots of stress. And I'm not at all taking like the piss out of you. I'm just shook at how accurate this could be, because the messages are just like so clear. So some of you air signs are going through a situation where you could have been cheated on, lied to, deceived, decepted. Someone was putting up an illusion, you were hurt, betrayed, lied to, deceived, or cheated on, or anything else of that nature that just made you feel really shitty and bad. It could be that you had two men to choose between, or two really masculine or older men to choose from. Or if you are a man, just had a message but it went. There's definitely a man here who is like abusing, who's being manipulative, who isn't having someone's best interests at heart, especially this King of Cups reversed. I mean, yeah, that's the king that is reversed. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Like, the King of Cups reversed is on top of the King of Swords upright. So you could be dealing with one man who has these two energies, where he's very King of Swords like and can be very cutting and direct with what he says, and the knowledge and just his communication and behavior and attitude and goals, and the way he goes about getting his goals in general can be very like cutthroat, like the King of Swords, and direct, like a very boss, unemotional figure that just has to cut things like in law, like a judge. But with the King of Cups reversed, it could mean that he's not being entirely honest or upfront with his feelings. He could be all over the place, deep inside, deep down, but not showing that on the outside. And he could just be really manipulative at home, really abusive and stuff like that, but not show it to the outside world. You could be having, if this is being done to you, if you're the victim in this situation, it could be that you are having to go inside yourself and just like stick it out. Or you could just be finding out about all this hurt and experiencing all this hurt this week or around this time, whenever you're watching it, whenever you're watching this video. I'm seeing that a connection went bad. There was definitely some betrayal and hurt. The Nine of Wands reversed and the Ace of Swords is reversed. Nine of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. I think you're finding out hurtful information. Someone may have been sharing their love and romance and passions around with people who they obviously shouldn't have been. I'm seeing a gay relationship stand out as well. A relationship where there was a third party. Someone could be trying to offer you temptations, sex, anything fun to do, but you know that it's going to be a betrayal, so you're like, someone could be choosing not to, but I think whoever this cheater is choosing to go ahead with cheating and just like not caring about the connection. With the Two of Cups reversed underneath the Three of Swords, it's like this person just doesn't care. They don't care about emotions. With the King of Cups reversed, if this King of Swords and King of Cups is one person, they don't care about their emotions or emotions of other. They only care about their own selfish, materialistic ego desires. That could be what it is. They're too much into their egoistic desires, and that's what is leading them to do all this betrayal. And you could be having to just go within yourself, I sense. with the Hermit card being the first card that came out. Please clarify. Please clarify some of this stuff for air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Two of Cups reversed? Why is the King of Cups reversed? Why the Two Kings? I'm hearing the phrase, we don't discriminate here. It's so funny to me because I think whoever is watching this is they could be a flamboyant, very outgoing gay person. Like the stereotypical, really outgoing, bubbly gay person. But, that message is for someone. Someone could have this really passionate, bubbly, enthusiastic, moth to a flame like energy where they see something and they just have to run off and go and get it. I'm also picking up that energy. Strongly with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords reversed. So yeah, someone who has lots of fire and passion in their personality. They could have strong fire and air in their chart. I'm seeing strong fire, air and water in this reading. There is no earth except for the Hermit being representing and symbolizing Virgo, which is the second earth sign. So you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Water is strong here, so is air. It's very interesting. But whatever this is, whatever lies and cheating and hurt and painful, deceiving situation or person you're dealing with, it's really hurtful. You're really worrying about it. It's keeping you up at night. If you're the one who is the cheater, you could be, this doesn't have to be a cheater, by the way, but the person who is causing the hurt, they could feel really guilty about what they've done. They could be wanting to make amends, or they could just be too filled with guilt and regret that it's like destroying their own self-worth, self-esteem and confidence to change and become a better person. Wow, that message was meant for someone strongly. I think someone needs to make a decision to move away from the desire to fulfill their selfish, egotistic needs, which hurts people that they do care about and who care about them overall. Someone really needs to move away from that, and someone needs to nurture themselves. Whoever is getting hurt in this situation definitely needs to nurture themselves, needs to retreat within themselves to heal. Pump yourself full of self-love. Gosh, y'all need it. Please clarify the Nine of Wands reversed for air signs. September 13th to September 20th. What do air signs need to know? Why is the Nine of Wands reversed with the Ace of Wands reversed? Let's not forget that the aces do mean potential new beginnings, but it's more the budding, planting the seeds for those new beginnings. So you could be planting seeds without even realizing it, is what I'm getting. You may not be wanting to stick it out and battle to the finish of this relationship with this person because you know they're juggling options, or you have options, and so you're like, I don't need this. I don't need to act like I want to fight to the end for this. It's crazy, but someone definitely has options. You could have to go within yourself and meditate, listen to your dreams and what spirit inner guidance messages you're receiving to be able to make this decision. Let me just look up some definitions of this Nine of Wands, because you know what, it's getting a bit tricky. So there could be something tricky to this situation. Whatever you have been through, whether emotional pain or a bad relationship experience, this card indicates that you are now prepared to move on. Oh, no wonder. In developing your strength, you have gained wisdom and self-awareness, but you are still cautious about encountering the same experiences. In life, we carry many wounds. We all go through bad times, like the figure on the Nine of Wands. It is not so much about regretting the past, feeling resentful, or licking your wounds with a vengeful eye. It is more about knowing that we make mistakes, pardon me, have fails, and learn from life lessons. So I'm also picking up the message, and I kept getting it a little bit throughout this reading, that you could be dealing with two separate people. One person is an ex who broke your heart and cheated on you, and one person is a new person who is more balanced, but they could remind you of the old person, and it could be that you're just not ready in your own belief system to have a healthy partner and be able to trust in them. I also get that someone is just feeling cold. Be watchful, be wary of your vulnerability, but don't become acutely defensive or bitter, or you could lose out. The Nine of Wands indicates an ability to see your strengths and weaknesses, to acknowledge your pitfalls and potentials, to stay alert to those facts, and to persevere at all costs, whatever the challenge. Also, with this Ace of Swords reversed, it is calling you to... It is saying that you need to have clear insight and clear thinking to make decisions, to be able to make clear decisions for yourself. In a blockage position, you may be so defensive that in a blockage position, you may be so defensive that no one can get close to you, or a current relationship is suffering because you are still hanging on to emotional baggage. In the future position, refuse to take no for an answer, persist, be resourceful, and most of all, know thyself, as the oracle has written above the temple of Apollo. So yeah, I was kind of picking up this message, but I don't know if I really said it or explained it properly. It's saying that you may be so defensive that no one can get close to you, or a current relationship is suffering because you're still hanging on to emotional baggage, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it looks like you have been hurt and deceived and lied to and cheated on, and had your head and emotions and heart messed with, and your soul messed with, and your perception of reality messed with, potentially. So it's normal that you're wanting to close off and not be vulnerable. It's like you could really be doing this to just protect yourself. Yeah, you've just decided that you need to close down, shut off, close down emotionally from this situation, retreat into within yourself, and just practice learning, focusing on what you need to do, making the right decisions, going in the right path and direction that you need to go in. Let's look at this Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, so with the Ace of Swords reversed, you're protecting yourself from these lies that you know are happening. You're wanting to cut through the illusion. You're realizing or needing to realize the way forward. You're needing truth and clarity, objectivity, honesty, and justice. You need to use logic and face the facts, which can be a hard thing to do. So, you know, give yourself love and support and caring, sympathy and compassion for yourself in the process. Compassion is a big one with this Three of Swords and the King of Cups reversed. Establishing what is right and wrong, so perhaps having to put up boundaries, establish strongly your boundaries with whoever or whatever toxic situation is around you that you're dealing with. Facing up to reality, so taking off those rose-colored glasses. Analyzing your motives or the motives around your you in the people around you. Something needs to be expressed. Ace of Swords is a truth, or a truth, an idea, a home truth, a need for justice or self-honesty or honesty in general that needs to be expressed. Holy shit, this is so intense and accurate. Okay, let us pull some Archangel Romance Oracle Guidance cards, because I think air signs will be needing it for September 13th to the 20th. Okay, what are the most important messages for air signs Gemini, Libra and Aquarius to know? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Hell yeah. It's true. Definitely, this will be a big, I feel like a big thing for learning and forgiving. But also the Hermit keeps standing out to me, as in having to retreat into within yourself to find out about yourself, self-inquiring. Potentially there's something in your subconscious that you have to work on. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning definitely stands out with the Three of Swords though. Wow, okay, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, okay, just because someone is your soulmate doesn't mean that you have to be together forever. It just means, I mean, a soulmate is usually just someone who Jesus Christ, who is, a soulmate is someone you just have a strong connection with and who you're meant to learn from in this lifetime. I think some people can also call them a karmic soulmate as well, but they're like the same thing. I just had a message. I had a message and then I forgot it. It was one that I knew that I hadn't said before, so hopefully it comes back. Let's start with what was the first card? Forgiving and learning. Someone could be literally begging and praying for forgiveness, but you're literally just like, I don't care. You're the one who did this. I'm moving on. I don't care. I'm grabbing my stuff. Or I'm grabbing this one thing that I know that I have and I'm getting out of here. That's literally just the messages I'm picking up from this card, from the imagery and the characters in it. You could be listening to your angels and guidance and messages from the universe to learn the truth from this situation. Okay. Forgiving and learning. Okay. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again. Oh no, but so accurate. Yet your defenses are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. Holy shit. Oh gosh, just love when tarot is accurate and my intuition is accurate. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. Love it. Okay, so I think the next card was New Love. Yeah. I'm a Virgo, so I like to do things in order. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signaling the introduction of someone new into your life. Perhaps you've recently met this person and your interest was piqued. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. So maybe you're dealing with someone who gaslighted you a lot, and you really started to doubt reality. Of course, if you are already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counselor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues with your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. This card can also mean that you'll soon meet a person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. Oops. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As validation, this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. So this could be a situation also where you could have been friends. This could have been a friendship group or circle where there were two guys who were friends, or two masculine energies that were friends, but there was also a feminine energy in the circle potentially, or a third energy in this group of friends. And these two masculine energies knew that one of them was doing the wrong thing to the third energy. And that third energy is trying to move on and heal from this masculine energy that hurt them, but also in the same friendship group, they're trying to they're trying to, I think, try and forgive the person for not telling them, but also trying to potentially move forward with this, with the second masculine friend energy, who isn't doing the bad thing, who isn't a liar, who isn't emotionally unstable and selfish and overly egoistic. So yes, those were some strong messages for air signs, and I feel like Gemini just stood out to me a lot in this reading. Could be dealing with a Gemini strongly. I hope that the messages you found were accurate and helpful. I hope you end up having a manageable week this September, or whenever this reading applies to you. If you would like a personal reading, please you can go into my description, and there's the link for my Etsy store and all the other social media links you'll need to know. If you would like to support me just in general, you can like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, but also on the videos, and I appreciate feedback so much. So thank you so much for watching, my beautiful air signs.